Hey there, baseball fans. It's Ben, and I'm back on my ridiculous mission of searching all the 1990 Topps baseball cards I can find for the elusive Blackless cards. Now, I realize I probably haven't given a whole lot of background on what the Blackless cards are, so let me maybe provide some more info. By the way, big shout out. Almost all the info I got on and how I learned about the Blackless cards come from BigHurtHof.com. The guy who runs that site, who's a big Frank Thomas fan, was diving into the Frank Thomas No Name on Front issue. I think this is maybe 2009 or so when he started messaging this on a board, on a message board. And then a bunch of people on the board started working with him to discover, hey, is this theory correct where there's something across the black printing across all of that sheet? And so they were kind of trying to discover which ones were available and which ones were causing, were afflicted by that. So the BigHurtHof.com is the definitive authority on this topic as far as I'm concerned. So head over there and check that out. As you can see with this graphic right here, the sheet is laid out in such a way that from John Hart in the bottom right all the way up to Kevin Tapani in the upper left, there's just a swath of missing black ink to certain degrees. This time I'm going to try and show you guys a picture from BigHurtHof.com of the card, of the Blacklist version of the card next to the one that I've hopefully I'm pulling out of this box. So that's the idea here. Anyway, back to it. We're going to go through, we're going to look at all 14 card possibilities. The original graphic I showed you is missing one possibility, which is Paul Ossenmacher, which may or may not be, I have a Blacklist version, but I'm going to go ahead and check it out anyway. So we're going to open this up, this set up, and find out if there are any Blacklist variations here. And I am going to continue on looking for sets of 1990 Topps to keep trying to find this if I can. So first one is the Jim Acker at 728. So let's skip all that. All right, 728. There it is, Jim Acker. And Jim Acker is one that doesn't have a whole lot. It's like the bottom left-hand corner is where we would see it. So there's the Jim Acker, and to the left is the Blacklist version. So that is not the Blacklist version. All right, so that's 728. Next up is going to be in the 600s. That's the Paul Ossenmacher at 644. I don't think I have a picture of this one to share with you guys because that one's just a theory at this point, Paul Ossenmacher. Just looking carefully here, see if we see any missing black ink. I don't think we do. All right. Next up, we're into the 624. I almost missed 624, which is Darren Jackson. Darren Jackson would be just the upper right corner up here, but so you can see Darren Jackson in the Blacklist version, and that is not it, so no good there. Then we're into the 400s, I believe. Yep, 400s. So 414 is the Frank Thomas. I can't imagine that we're going to have the Frank Thomas No Name on Front in here, especially since this is a collated set I got from somebody. But we'll take a look anyway, just in case. Here is the famous Frank Thomas. Oh, it's not the No Name on the Front. I know you guys have all seen this one, but so there you go. Pretty good centering on that one. And 415, of course, is Sean Dunston, one of my PC guys. Next up is going to be 406. 406. 406. Here is Joe McGrain, and that would be an upper right-hand corner. That would be the Blacklist there. So I don't see that on this one. So this is a regular old Joe McGrain All-Star. 404 is Craig Biggio, which is a very obvious one. Yep, that's just the standard one there. Then we got into 300s. 395 is our next one. 395, which is Jeff Russell. This one is probably the most obvious one. It was just, so not that one. 392 is Carlton Fisk. Carlton Fisk would be down here in the corner, as you can see. It is not this. Then we have 386 with Julio Franco. Julio Franco would be another obvious one, which is not this one. So we're striking out so far. And then 383 is John Morris. This one's actually a little harder one to tell because it's kind of an interesting picture in the first place. And it's just that upper right-hand corner would be more really light in color instead of, but see, the picture is kind of weird anyway. You see what I mean? All right, so that is that 383. Oh, we forgot 385, Fred McGriff. There he is. And that one would be down in the bottom corner there, as you can see. So that one's no good. On to 302, Marcus Lawton. And this one's a really obvious one to find too, because it's missing part of his name. So there he is, Marcus Lawton, 302. And it's the regular one. Man. Now the numbers on these Blackless ones that makes them so desirable are pretty small. So the expectation is that it'd be really hard to find them. All right, 227 is Kevin Tapani. And this one's a hard one to kind of notice. It's mostly afflicting the upper left-hand corner tops logo. And this is 227. 227. Nope. Looks all good there. And then the last one, I believe it's the last one, is John Hart, 141, who's a manager. 141, John Hart. And this is going to be the upper left-hand corner. And you can see there that we are, that's just a regular old John Hart. Well, we strike out again, but hopefully you guys enjoyed a little bit of that further information about this. Like I said, go check out bighurthof.com. If you want to go to bighurthof.com/1990-tops-variations, that's the website where you can read all about it and his journey to find this stuff. So thanks to him who discovered all this stuff, and it's made this whole set a lot more interesting for me, so I've been on the hunt for them. I'll keep the hunt going, and I'll see you guys next time.